I promised you 2 Yao Guai, but instead there's actually 3. There's another one patrolling these northern houses that we're going to have a look through. Another ghoul one. Does seem to be some Nuka-Cola cherry, though, to be found, as well as scatterings of, well, skulls, bones. You know, the residents didn't last all that long, I would say, once the fog rolled in, if any of them made it that long. There's also a vase here, and I'm wondering, who's pushing me out of the... Oh. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to be too mad about that. I wonder, was there an upstairs, or was these just very high ceiling houses? I would imagine it's high ceiling. Anyways, yeah, people were commenting about the weather. You know, I can change it briefly. It is just briefly. I can throw the command in. I've tried mods, I've tried everything. It seems to be when you move out of a certain cell, Far Harbour defaults to going, like, forcing it back to the fog. It's one of them things that just, it's the way it is. This little harbour here, of course, lots of capsized vessels. If I see a capsized vessel, I've always got to check underneath. Proper Pirates of the Caribbean style. Can you go up here and get a wee bit of air? No. Okay. Pirates of the Caribbean told me that you could do that. I always wondered that scene in Pirates of the Caribbean when Will and Jack are, you know, using the rowboat. Hopefully some people remember that one. To walk along the bottom of the seabed. I'm like, would that work? Like, all the physics and all involved. Would that work? Could there be a wee air pocket? And apparently, I seen like a Reddit post the other day, because we know that that's obviously the best place for information and truth. And apparently, it is indeed something that can happen. So yes, another residence can be found further east here. It seems this one was having a wee whiskey before, you know, succumbing to, yeah, whatever happened. You know, see when you go into the Dunwich Boars and you get like the memory flashback, I think Kellogg and all has one of them as well. Haven't got to it on the 100% run just yet. I would have loved that you would walk into certain places and there would be a flashback to like just moments ago as to what was happening or what happened to everyone, maybe when the bombs went and you just see the building get wiped out. I know that would probably be an awful lot of effort and etc, etc, but it still would have been a neat thing. I don't think this radio was playing anything. Or is it? No, it's just a dead station. Isn't that ominous? We antique globe and a few other things lying around here. It seems this pier, another completely wrecked part of Huntress Island. But yeah, mainly consisting of a few unmarked locations and obviously the little community of houses that we found. It obviously doesn't show that this was like a proper sort of village, but again, I understand there was sort of constraints as to how much you would find in game. It would be fascinating if they tried to do like real scale and certain things, but that would be obviously crazy, because I'd imagine Little Cranberry Island probably would have took up most of the game. Anyways, we'll be moving on to a little teddy that's underneath the water. If you haven't seen it, it's going to be a wild video. Catch us over there. Thank you for watching.